Okay, now doing the ribs. So with my full-size plan that I've drawn with my friend, I was able to do the least amount of different types of gussets. So I've written them down there and how much of each do I need. Many are the same size and then just slightly modified. Okay, I tried ripping my plywood, my 1mm plywood with a zero clearance fence, and I still get some fuzziness that I don't like. Alright, so I started cutting with an X-Acto knife. I prefer the black blades, and so at least the result is perfect. It takes 3 strokes. For repetitive cut, like these bands of 1 inch, which is the gussets, I like to use just a very ordinary caliper that's locked the dimension I need. So I can just go like this. I put a smart mark with my knife, the second mark here, use the ruler, put my knife in the first mark, then I can just eyeball where the blade would be in the second one and just cut. Bing. Pretty fast. I was surprised, a friend of mine never knew about these cutting boards. Some are expensive at craft stores, but this particular one was at the dollar store. So I just cut it and re-glued it back so I could have like a really long one. And it's a self-sealing for when you're cutting with an X-Acto knife. Also very useful. Alright, so this paper cutter is working really well. So I have my strips of 1 inch. So this is for just making like different lengths of squares, and these are for making all the different cut corners that I need. Let's say this guy, I can make the 2 cuts just flipping it around. Bing. This is just double face tape to my table, and with this I can make every gusset in the plane. Alright, this is the small plywood that's in the nose rib, and this is a small jig I made. Piece of cake, just a scrap piece of wood. I seem to be on a roll with paint sticks, crazy glue. I'm not even bothered with the double face tape now. I tried some staples, and it's great. So stick my piece in there, hold it. 32 more. Just a small jig for the nose part. So it's just a piece of scrap ply. I'm going to cut the shape. Alright, so there's my original. I've sealed the edge with crazy glue, CA as we call it. Made strips of wood, the correct thickness, 375 thou. Now I'm just cutting him into square. One thing I find cool is that, see, I had a small flaw here in the middle of my piece. So I started cutting here and then went outward, always in an effort to lose the end grain. So the end grain is still good, but I've marked all of the end grain. So now, and I'm lucky for this one, once I'm at my mark, this piece will be just off cut and thrown away, which will make this edge a fresh edge.